Hello and welcome to my mini concert, my mini live performance concert. I'm going to be performing 5 songs and it's because we reached 200 patrons here on Patreon, so thank you so much. I've decided what I'm going to do is record sort of like this talking part here using this camera, and then I'm also going to be recording through my studio mic on my music software, so we'll get some better quality live performances. And I've chosen 5 songs, and they're a sort of mismatch of current, you know, more recent songs that are slow, and there's also some upbeat ones in there as well. So the first song that I'm going to be performing is Tell Your Still Burns, and this whole video is exclusive to you guys on Patreon. It's not going on YouTube, so it's just here. The leaves turn to ash, bandu thoribus, children come into my arms, still our homeland burns. Doriliza terana, anu dorini tala. Our homes burn and fall, handu falador, flowers gentle bloom is gone. Tell Drasil our homeland burns. Silun, your trees are torn. Tell Drasil our homeland burns. Doriliza terana, anu dorini tala. So in regards to live performance for Tell Your Still Burns, it's one of those songs that I need to use a lot of support when I'm singing, and I also need to rein it in. It's not a song that needs a lot of sort of loud tones. It doesn't need to be a really loud song. It's something that you can sing lower and just with a more controlled sound, and in doing that it also helps to bring on the natural vibrato, which I find is harder to do if I'm singing louder, because vibrato is something that is meant to happen naturally, and it's like a flutter in the back of the throat. And Tell Your Still Burns, because there's lots of sustained notes, I really wanted to be able to hone the vibrato on those notes. And vibrato for me isn't something that necessarily always comes naturally. I do find that I have to really mentally flick a switch when I want to do vibrato, especially on sustained notes. And you may have noticed that my singing style sometimes, more often than not, for high notes and vibrato, I'll pull off a good vibrato for a few seconds and then I cut the note short, because I haven't yet learned how to sustain a high note with vibrato. It's to do with support, and I haven't discovered that yet. So Teldrassil Burns is really good practice for me, because it helps me to practice and hone my vibrato on longer sustained notes. The next song up is Rise Ashara. I'm looking forward to singing this one. I don't think I've ever performed this one straight through fully live before, so let's see how this goes. I have got a serious frog in my throat. A frog in my throat today. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I need to keep clearing my throat. I've got my, I don't know if you are, my Yogi throat coat tea. If you are interested, it's organic and it's really good for the throat.
The black of the wave, her palace turned to grave, held fleeting in her dome. The seas be ours, and by old powers, where we will roam. Yo-ho, rise, a shower, rise, heave ho, tides flow, never shall we die. Now some have died and some are alive. Her highborn thrive in the sea. Bitter hearts of rage and the night elves to pay. We wait for the day they weep. Yo-ho, all hands, rise, a shower, rise, heave ho, tides flow, Najatar shall rise. Black of the wave, her palace turned to grave, held fleeting in her dome. The seas be ours, and by old powers, where we will roam.
Rise Ashara is a brilliant song for practicing my mixed voice, which is the sort of transition-y bit between head and chest. Let's try and find an example. So, the black of the wave, her palace turned to grave, held fleeting in her dome. That there is my mixed voice, and I'm singing through my nose quite a lot. So, the black of the wave, her palace turned to grave, held fleeting in her dome. So all of the is the noise that's actually coming out of my nose. And if I was going to do it in full chest, this is going to sound awful. The black of the wave, her palace turned to grave, held fleeting in her dome. So all of that would be in my chest. Held fleeting in her dome, because there's no sound coming out of my nose. So this is a really good song for practicing my mixed voice. The next song I'm performing is a bit more upbeat, and it's my latest Wow parody, Audia.
The research here got so messed up and crazy. Sealed stopping this facility functions failing. Oh, seal it up, seal it up, seal it up. We don't wanna know what's below. What they did, what they did, what they did over a millennia ago. Construct's gonna block your path. Blood magic makes full blood baths. Wear additional fuel for rot. Infected by a robot. M-O-D-H-E-R. Oh, watch you with a heart. We'll deal, we'll face your wrong. Tech boss, he was captured, he was studied, he was cornered, he was stored, he was tortured. In the halls of containment, we've stepped through the hallways ancient. Evil men will descend to the monster. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. A life form made up from the corpse of others. Lions, raptures, vultures are his brothers. Oh, seal them up, seal them up, seal them up. We don't wanna know what's below. What they did, what they did, what they did over a millennia ago. Cahoon's blood and the plague combined is pure evil liquefied. Vectors infecting us with a parasitic discharge. Empowered and enhanced, forces of blood advance. Oh dear, we'll face your wrong. In the heart of the dungeon lies the darkest of corruption. Mithrax waits for instruction, yeah. We turn from destruction to avoid annihilation. From the brink of oblivion, yeah. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. In the end we will find desire, pestilence for the perfect mire. Decay will spread like fire. Like a league of explorers wandering through a house of horrors. What no longer lies dormant. Ooh. Corruption spreads, so much death happened in this place of dread. Now, oh dear, wait, we must purge all the monsters. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Do-do-do.
I love this song. I love singing this song. It's a pretty good range for me, apart from where I have to break. There's two parts of the songs where I have to break into my head voice, and it's kind of more falsetto. What did I do with that first page? Here it is. So the first bit is construct's gonna block your path, which straight away there's no way that I could reach that in my chest voice without just sounding like I'm dying. And blood magic makes for bloodbaths. So bloodbaths and your path are both sang in falsetto. If I went straight head, I think I would have preferred to sing straight head, but I actually find that really hard. I find straight head voice for me. I always have a bit of air, which I think is a problem. But so I would have preferred to have done those in head voice, but falsetto will have to do. I never want to overexert my voice to do something that it just naturally doesn't want to do. But I think they were the only parts of the song that I struggled with. I did struggle trying to fit. Oh, and all deal will face your wrath. So that's kind of mixy falsetto, and I would have loved to have done all deal will face your wrath. But you can hear straight at the end there's a bit of a break. I haven't got the support, and the vibrato is not there, which means that I'm obviously singing it in a wrong vowel placement maybe. But those were the only two areas of the song that I had issues with. But apart from that, I love this song. I find it so catchy. It's the kind of song that just got absolutely stuck in my head. Like I'd wake up in the morning and be like, Zach Boss, he was captured. Anyway. So the next song that I wanted to perform for you today is a song that I've been meaning to cover for a long time. I've already covered it like 2 or 3 times, but Mew actually brought out a piano version of it and it's really, really lovely. And I was meaning to record a new version with his piano accompaniment, so this is like the perfect opportunity for me to do that.
Scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rent my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, your heart, its passion displays by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace, you will flee. My dream come the morning, your scent berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all begun, did it forge a love you might never have found. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I love that song so much, I really do. It's such a beautiful song. The only problem that I have with it is that it's really on the cusp of my range, which you can hear throughout the song. It's the verses and the choruses that stretch me up into areas of my voice that are tricky to deal with. To bind our fortunes, damn what the stars own. So there's a lot of different transitions going on that I really mentally have to prepare for and deal with as they're happening. There's a lot of mental there's a lot of mental stuff going on whilst I'm performing that song. There's a lot of support needed, a lot of control, and I also have to rein a lot of it in so that I'm not yelling when I feel like I'm preparing to hit a note that's over the range for me, that's a difficult note. I try not to yell it out too much, but I think I did okay. Okay, who is ready from an absolute blast from the past? The next song I'm going to be recording is an old World of Warcraft parody that I did way back when I probably first started doing parodies. It was written by... who was it written by? I think it was written by Tyranno. But I know that for short his name was Tyr. It was so many years ago, I literally struggling to remember. But the song that I'm going to be performing for you is I'm a Warlock.
Broke affliction last patch. Spent the last week getting all my gear to match. Doom and death on my mind. Leveling is boring, but this was worth the grind. Not the melee tank kind. Why would I heal when I'm DPS inclined? Won't show mercy on you. Not that I could try it, cause you'll just die in queue. Cause I'm a warlock, and my deep just won't stop. I might farm HKs with all my achievements unlocked. Never used a reaper, just like a warlock. And I won't go down cause I'm hot just like a rock. And I won't cry if I ever die. My skills are quite a shock, cause I'm a warlock. Cause I'm a warlock. I can't help topping charts. If I top you, please don't take it too hard. To whom it may concern, watch out for my fears now, or you'll just have to learn. Cause I'm a warlock, and my deeps just won't stop. I might farm HKs with all my achievements unlocked. Never used a reaper, just like a warlock. And I won't go down cause I'm hot just like a rock. And I won't cry if I ever die. My skills are quite a shock, cause I'm a warlock. And I said, hey, I don't take crap if I go boom. I'll just have to use a life tap. People feel me when I can. And I said, hey, I don't take crap if I go boom. I'll just have to use a life tap. People feel me when I can. Cause I'm a warlock, and my deeps just won't stop. I might farm HKs with all my achievements unlocked. Never used a reaper, just like a warlock. And I won't go down cause I'm hot just like a rock. And I won't cry if I ever die. My skills are quite a shock, cause I'm a warlock. Oh, that was so nostalgic. Oh, I really enjoyed singing that, guys. That was so nostalgic.
Oh, I had so much fun doing that, guys. That was a lot of fun. It's not often that I kind of just kick back and just do some live singing. It's really rare, and I really get into it, like when I have the opportunity to just go for it and do it, like to just hear, like, strip it back to the rawness of my voice and not worry so much about perfection. I find sometimes when I'm trying to, like when I'm recording through my microphone constantly and it's like a studio performance, I just really agonize so much over the little like imperfections in my voice, and I re-record and I re-record, and sometimes I listen to some of the songs that I've done and you can kind of hear that it's really separated. There's like a lot of phrases that have been re-recorded, and it's not like just a once through performance of a song, and I really want to get better at that. And I think doing things like this it really helps to just, you know, bring you back to your roots and just not worry so much about hitting a slightly duds note or whatever. And so this has been really, really good fun, and I hope you enjoyed it too, and thank you so much for all your support here on Patreon, and have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon.